Have you ever pondered about what it means to be a high-value woman? It's a question that might resonate with many, yet the answers can vary significantly depending on who you ask. The term high-value woman has been bandied about in popular culture, often with a focus on physical attractiveness or material wealth. But is that all there is to it? Definitely not. Being a high-value woman is about so much more than surface appearances or financial status. It's about embodying qualities that make you not just desirable, but also respected and admired. It's about being a woman who knows her worth and isn't afraid to express it. So, what are these qualities? Well, self-worth is a key component. A high-value woman understands her intrinsic value, not determined by external factors, but by her own self-perception. She doesn't seek validation from others because she knows her worth comes from within. Then there's confidence. A high-value woman exudes a self-assured aura that's palpable. She's comfortable in her own skin, confident in her abilities, and unafraid to show it. Confidence isn't about being arrogant or overbearing. It's about knowing who you are, what you can do, and not being afraid to showcase it. Emotional intelligence is another important aspect. A high-value woman is empathetic, understanding, and able to navigate social situations with grace. She recognizes her emotions and those of others, and uses this understanding to foster positive relationships and avoid unnecessary conflicts. These qualities, along with many others, come together to form the essence of a high-value woman. But it's important to remember that becoming a high-value woman isn't about conforming to a certain mold or meeting specific criteria. It's about embracing who you are, nurturing your strengths, and continually striving for personal growth. So how can you start your journey towards becoming a high-value woman? Let's dive into it. The first step towards becoming a high-value woman starts with understanding and nurturing your self-worth. Self-worth is that inner sense of value, that deep-rooted belief that you are deserving of respect, love, and happiness. It's the foundation upon which all other aspects of your life are built. It shapes your interactions with the world, and perhaps most importantly, it influences your relationships. When your self-worth is high, you're less likely to settle for less than you deserve. You're more likely to demand respect, to stand up for your rights, and to ensure that your needs are met. On the other hand, when your self-worth is low, you might find yourself accepting less than ideal circumstances, tolerating disrespect, or compromising your needs for the sake of others. So, how do we nourish our self-worth? Experts suggest several strategies, and we'll discuss a few. Firstly, set clear boundaries. It's important to know your limits and to communicate them effectively. Setting boundaries is a way of saying, I value myself enough to protect my time, my energy, and my emotional well-being. Next, practice self-care. This isn't just about bubble baths and spa days, though those can be lovely. Self-care is about taking time to nourish your body, your mind, and your spirit. It's about making sure that you're well-rested, well-nourished, and well-cared for. Lastly, embrace self-improvement. This doesn't mean trying to become someone else, but rather striving to be the best version of yourself. Whether it's learning a new skill, improving your health, or nurturing your emotional intelligence, self-improvement is a powerful way to boost your self-worth. Remember, self-worth isn't about being perfect. It's about recognizing your inherent value and treating yourself with the love, respect, and kindness you deserve. Remember, your worth is not determined by someone else's opinion of you, but by how you view and treat yourself. Next, we explore the role of confidence. A high-value woman exudes a certain level of confidence that is both intriguing and magnetic. Confidence, ladies and gentlemen, is more than just a buzzword. It's the secret ingredient that makes a woman truly high value. Confidence is the belief in oneself and one's abilities. It's not about being perfect or never failing, but about knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. Now, let's clear one thing up. Confidence is not arrogance. While confidence is about self-assurance, arrogance is about superiority. Confidence says, I can do this. Arrogance says, I'm better than you. A confident woman knows her worth, but she also recognizes the value in others. So, how does one build healthy confidence? Well, it starts with self-awareness. Recognize your strengths, but also acknowledge your areas for growth. Don't shy away from your weaknesses. Instead, embrace them as opportunities to learn and improve. Next, practice self-love. This doesn't mean you have to be self-absorbed or narcissistic. It simply means treating yourself with the same kindness, respect, and care that you'd offer to a loved one. And remember, confidence is not a destination, but a journey. It's something that you continually work on, day in and day out. It's about pushing your boundaries, stepping out of your comfort zone, and challenging yourself to grow. Lastly, surround yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with can greatly impact your self-perception. Choose to be around those who lift you up, who believe in you and your abilities. And here's a pro tip: try power posing. Stand tall, shoulders back, chin up. This simple act can boost your feelings of confidence. Give it a try before an important meeting or a date and see the difference it makes. Confidence, when combined with humility, not only makes you attractive, but also commands respect. So, believe in yourself, embrace your uniqueness, and let your confidence shine. You are more than enough, just as you are. Now let's discuss emotional intelligence. A high-value woman possesses the ability to recognize her emotions and the emotions of others. Emotional intelligence is an undeniably crucial aspect of any relationship. It's the ability to perceive, understand, and manage not just our own emotions, but those of people around us. Think of it as the bridge that connects us to others on a deeper, more meaningful level. But why is it so important? Imagine a world where we all understood each other's feelings perfectly. Misunderstandings and conflicts would be significantly reduced, and our connections with others would be enriched. That's the power of emotional intelligence. In a relationship context, emotional intelligence allows us to empathize with our partners, to understand their point of view, and to respond in a way that validates their feelings. It's about being able to read the unspoken words, the feelings hidden behind a smile or a frown. It's about being attuned to the subtle shifts in mood and responding appropriately. Communication, the lifeblood of any relationship, is heavily influenced by emotional intelligence. It's not just about what we say, but how we say it and how we respond to what's being said. Emotional intelligence helps us to communicate effectively, to listen without judgment, and to express ourselves clearly and honestly. So how can we improve our emotional intelligence? Here are a few expert tips. Firstly, practice self-awareness. Be mindful of your emotions and how they influence your thoughts and actions. Secondly, cultivate empathy. Try to understand and share the feelings of others. Thirdly, manage your emotions effectively. Don't let them control you, but use them as a tool for understanding yourself and others. Lastly, practice effective communication. Listen actively, express your feelings honestly, and respect the feelings of others. Emotional intelligence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And the stronger it gets, the more high value you become in your relationships. Emotional intelligence is not just about managing emotions, it's about understanding them and using them to foster strong and healthy relationships. So we've explored self-worth, confidence, and emotional intelligence. But what does it all mean and how does it all come together? Let's quickly recap. Self-worth is about understanding your value and not compromising it for anyone or anything. It's about knowing that you deserve respect and love just the way you are. Confidence, on the other hand, is about believing in your abilities. It's about walking into a room and knowing that you bring something of value to the table, regardless of what anyone else thinks or says. And then we have emotional intelligence, which is about understanding your emotions and those of others. It's about managing these emotions in a way that helps you build strong, healthy relationships and make wise decisions. Now, how does this all come together? How does one become a high-value woman? Well, it's important to remember that becoming a high-value woman is not a destination, but a journey. It's a continuous process of growth and self-improvement. Each day you learn something new about yourself. You discover new strengths, work on your weaknesses, and become a better version of yourself. You fall, you rise, you learn, and you grow. And throughout this journey, you maintain your self-worth. You build your confidence, and you develop your emotional intelligence. Every step you take, every decision you make, contributes to your growth as a high-value woman. And remember, this journey is not about becoming what someone else wants or expects you to be. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about loving yourself, respecting yourself, and being true to yourself. It's about growing, improving, and striving to be better each day. And most importantly, it's about understanding that you are enough, just the way you are. Remember, being a high-value woman is about being the best version of yourself. It's about growth, improvement, and self-love. So what are your thoughts on this? Feel free to share your thoughts and don't forget to follow for more enlightening videos like this.